What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the VBL-S? It is week 6, and we are playing Void in the Pittsburgh Pawniards. Right now, we are 3-2. Last week went very poorly, so I've got a bit of a hole to climb out of if I want to guarantee playoffs. So, what we're doing this week, we're stepping on the gas. We are 3-2, week 6. I've got 2 weeks to clutch this, so the plan is to just blow through this team as quickly as possible. So Void has a very threatening top end for this squad. Mousehold, Landorus, Moltres, Golden Go. All 4 are just absolute units. There's a good support piece with Fletchinder, and Scizor and Gallade are also really threatening physical pieces that are a bit of a slower option that pair well with Fletchinder's Priority Tailwind. And there's a mod on this team that I've learned to never disrespect, and that's Knacklestack. After Raid dumpstered me with that in the finals, the grand finals of last season. So gotta respect Knacklestack as much as I would love to just ignore it. That is a mod that I would not be surprised at all if I saw it show up. So what's the plan here? This team is is really reliant on the priority speed control from Fletchinder. These mons are all clumped between 80 and 90, really. I mean, Landorus 91, Gallade 80, Scizor uses priority, so that doesn't count, and Mousehold probably wants to be doing support on this team. So besides that, if they don't have the speed control, it's pretty difficult to get your attacks off before you get doinked. So that's one piece. Another thing that I've noticed is that there's like 3 mons on this team that are super reliant on spread moves, and they're like the big 3. Landorus wants Earthquake. It can run Stomping Tantrum, but Earthquake for that nice spread damage is awesome. Moltres loves to spam the Fiery Wrath, get flinches, deal dark damage to everybody. Can use Snarl as well. And we have Golden Go with its world famous Make It Rain. So gotta be aware of that too. So let's talk about what I'm bringing. Oh shit, that's the one from last week. Just kidding. Hold up. Hee hee. Alright, we fixed it. So what are we bringing this week? We are bringing these 6 mons, and it's a team of killers. Starting off, we have Tornadus. This was the first mon I added to the squad this week. Pretty normal, right? But what we're doing this week is definitely not normal. So Tornadus is here to just obliterate this team. We're on the sauce. We've got Bleak Wind and Heat Wave, which smokes everything on this team. The only flying resist, the real flying resist is Golden Go, right? But then you hit it with a Heat Wave. It takes a ludicrous amount of damage. Knacklestack, we'll talk about that later. Terra Flying here is really nice offensively and defensively. There's nothing on this team that hits flying for super effective really besides Ice Cube, and Ice Cube's not living a Bleak Wind Storm, especially not when it's boosted by Terra Flying. So Tornadus is in a really good spot here to just do insane amounts of damage, assuming I actually hit the Bleak Wind Storms. And if I have the right support paired with Tornadus, I think it's a pretty clean sweep. I did a mock or 2 and it got a lot of KOs. So assuming that we see a Fletchinder lead, which is pretty likely, there's a couple different possibilities. If we see a Violet Fletchinder, you fake it out plus Bleak Wind Storm. If you see Covert Cloak, you fake it out plus Bleak Wind Storm. Or if you see a Focus Sash, which would probably indicate Terra Ghost, you Foul Play and you Bleak Wind Storm. Look at these calcs. This thing does crazy damage. But how are we going to be faking it out and foul playing it? We've got Gothorita, as usual. Typical best support mon. Trick Room, Fake Out, Foul Play, Helping Hand does the job. Only things that resist foul play are Moltres and like Toxapex and Knacklestack effectively resisted. But that's all we need. I live... Oops, those calcs are from last week. Hee hee. But I live all the strongest hits on this team, besides the Population Bomb, because nothing lives that if it hits all 10. But Trick Room, Fake Out, Foul Play, Helping Hand does lots of damage, helps my other mons do lots of damage, and helps make sure that I have speed control with either Tornadus' natural speed, or I flip the speeds around and we're underspeeding all of the base 80s and 90s. One of the mons that'll be underspeeding the base 80s and 90s is Toxtricity. This team has one answer to electric spam, and that's, ta-da, it's Landorus. You know what Landorus is weak to? Water. You know what type this team has a hard type dealing with? Water. So we're Terra Water with Protect, Overdrive, Sludge Bomb, and Terra Blast. My Terra Blast KOs Landorus. My Overdrive just wrecks the rest of this team, especially when paired with Helping Hand. So we're going to wreck this team with our electric and water coverage and run and wash the squad. Up next is Shiyu. Classic mon. Don't even have the calcs in here. It's just enough speed to outspeed Landorus, and the rest just all dumped into special attack and HP. I have Heat Wave to kill 2 things, or if I just want to kill 1 thing, I can use Overheat. And I don't even need another coverage move because Fire and Dark are perfect coverage here. And here we have a little bit of a spicy Heat one. We have Stonejourner. We've got the ability to passively boost my opponent's dumb spread moves. We're boosting Bleak Windstorm, we're boosting Overdrive, we're boosting Heat Wave. And at the same time, Stonejourner is spreading his arms out and blocking all the spread moves, man. No Earthquake, no Snarl, no Fiery Wrath, no Make It Rain, all of that is just completely kaput by Stonejourner. We have Rock Slide just for general damage, Stomping Tantrum for Golden Go. It doesn't get the KO, but it does a good bit of damage. And Protect, because what's more frustrating than failing to knock out Stonejourner and losing him on to a power spot boosted spread move, right? Nothing's worse than that. The last one on our team this week is Samurott, who's really here just to stop Knacklestack. Like I said earlier, I'm never disrespecting Knacklestack again, so if Knacklestack stays home, this guy stays home. But if Knacklestack does show up, we bang Samurott, and we just kind of sit there and just stall it out. If it recovers, we encore. If it Salt Cures, we encore. Because of the Covert Cloak, Knacklestack will never wear me down, and I'll eventually get there with Hydro Pump, Ice Beams, and my partner helping me out with some extra moves, you know. If I lock it into Recover, something like that, considering that it that'll be a Violite, it won't have the leftovers like Garganackle will have. If I make it use all of its recovers, then I can just Hydro Pump it away once it's all done there. So yeah, that's the squad. I'm gonna go message Void, and we'll be right back with the battle. Alrighty, let's do it. Alright, so we do see Ice Cube, which is interesting. Let's see here. We'll go back to this guy. So no Golden Go, okay. Golden Go, no Scizor. No Knacklestack is sweet. Alright, so there's there's a very small likelihood of Wide Guard. Yeah, no Flying Resist, love to see that. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna lead what I thought about. Sorry, Samurott, you're staying home this week, I think. Yeah, there's really a lot of things that I'm going to try to take advantage of here. We have our Chi-Yu weakness, we have our Tornadus weakness, we even have a Stonejourner weakness if Stonejourner gets lucky enough and outspeeds anything. Oh shit, wait, what? Okay, I think we just forgot to turn off Battle Timer. Alright, so we see Gallade and Fletchinder. Expert Belt and Sash, alright. One sec. Alright, I'm gonna air slash there just in case it is wide guard. I'm gonna fake out there. Okay, so it's not wide guard. Wow, fake out did 10%? Better than I thought it would be. See Lando. I guess we air slash on Fletchinder and go for a foul play on Lando. Man, I can't wait to start spamming Bleak with Storm next game.
Another one.
Doink, 100%. Oh, thank you for Swords Dancing. Oh, love to see that. Do that there. Should we? Yeah, we probably should just to be safe.
Another one.
Doink it with air slash. Fiery Wrath is a good chunk. How much is that? Fiery Wrath onto Tornadus. Oh, I guess it's just modest. No, I'm not going to give away Helping Hand. We're going to foul play. Big chunk. Bring in Stone Churner. We're going to air slash. And we're going to wide guard. Double Berserk. Alright. We're going to wide guard again. Alright. Alright, so that's game 2 now. We're going to challenge... Alright, we see Ice Cube Mousehold, Wide Lens, and Salad Berry. Terra Bleakwind Storm. Is there a reason not to just Helping Hand? Let's go for it.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Oh, so close, man. Bleakwood Storm picks up. Wow, even because it wasn't Ice Face yet. Ho 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 ho. That'll do it. Maybe we get a double KO. Please don't have wide guard. Please, for the love of God, don't have wide guard, dude. I mean, it would make a lot of sense to have wide guard on your Glade. Actually. Oh, Terra Poison, interesting. Cycle Cut does not get the KO. Bleakwood Storm misses and doesn't get the kill. Shit. I think Bleak went in Trick Room. Oh, wow. Holy moly. X-Wizard doesn't get the KO. Love to see that. What has more accuracy? Rock Slide or... I guess we'll leave this guy. Who's slower? Alright, and that's game. Alrighty. That's the match. Looks like spread move spam does work when your opponent doesn't bring a wide guard. Yeah, so that's the match. In a little bit of a better spot moving into the final week here. We play Pygo this week. So, yeah, that's that. I'm going to start prepping on that because I'm not missing playoffs this season. I promise. I promise myself that. So, we'll play Devoid. Really glad that the Ice Cube didn't get to go off there and sweep me. Yeah, that's the match, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.